What's that now? Don't like the cold? Can't stay in today. We have a ritual to perform, you and I. Here. Wear this. It belonged to my daughter. Good. Today, I speak your name, girl. But will the goddess speak it back? Normally, it would be the mother who declares, if you had one. The whole village would attend, and matriarchs perform the ritual. But we are outcasts. Even so, we keep the tribe's rituals. Otherwise, we might become like the faithless Old Ones, who turned their backs on the goddess. But their wickedness doomed them. To us, were left the splendors of creation. Beasts of air, water, earth, and steel. It is one thing to hunt a beast, another to hunt a machine. You must be humble and respect their power. I will teach you this. One day. High Matriarch Teersa. What is she doing here? Does she mean to forbid the ritual?
No, 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 off your knees. It's nearly time. And yes, you may speak to me.
You came to bless the naming,
Have not 6 months gone by since we entrusted her to you?
but we are outcasts.
You by choice, and she, well... I am a High Matriarch, Rost. I bless whom I choose.
Then you honor us.
Yes, yes, now go, and be ready to declare. Go! Oh, Mother, this child needs a name by which to know her. That your love may warm her life as the rising sun warms all the earth. Speak her name!
Aloy!
And so her name is blessed.
Stop this at once! What have you done?
I've blessed the naming of a child.
Stubborn woman, you call that curse a child? What did she tell you about his birth, outcast? Answer!
I've done only what you asked.
To raise it, yes. We said nothing of love.
Enough.
And you, blessing its name like it was one
I
of the
know
Nora,
my duty
one
to
of the
them.
tribe.
And to you.
Without consultation.
I'm here.
Did all year, did
And wherever you go, I will follow.
Hello everyone, I'm 64 Shadow Ninja and welcome to Horizon Zero Dawn. I almost said welcome back, but I've not played this before. And never mind this thing that says continue. This is not my saving. I did not play this game yet. Difference between those. Anyways, I've not played the game yet. I downloaded it and then I let someone else play it because they don't have a PSN account. So I let them play it. But I wanted to record the very first time I actually played this game. Now I have seen a little bit of it, but I've not actually played it. Oh okay, I just realized it says New Game Plus. I guess that's after you beat the game, you can go back at it, I guess. It's kind of like, I guess, Speria, or I don't know. But anyways, so I'm gonna get this started, but first let me check the settings, make sure nothing's really loud. Everything like that. Difficulty is on story. I want to keep it on story for now, and then maybe, I don't know if I can later on, but maybe I'll bump it up later. Normal. And alright, so that's everything. Everything looks good. Engine. So both circles are only slightly visible. Both circles? I only see one circle. Is there a white circle? I'm assuming there's a white circle. It's not very obvious if there is. I'll just keep it at 50. I have no idea what the other circle is. And show headpiece. Oh, okay. I know what that is. Alright, anyways. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and start a new game. Hopefully I won't accidentally save over the other person's file. I would feel like a real jerk if I did that. But I'm gonna go with story. I don't care what people think of me choosing the story difficulty. I've not played this game yet. I really would like to see the entire story and everything without the hassle of, you know, having to fight everything. But if I feel like it starts to get a little too easy, I'll bump it up to normal. You know, and if I need to, I'll go a little higher. I do plan on playing ultra hard. I don't know if I'll record that, but I will be playing on that later on. But anyway, let's go ahead and get started in the story.
Aloy! Aloy!
Oh, that's a lot of berries. You're quite the gatherer, aren't you, little Bast? Now go and see if you can find some more, hmm? Well done, that's a good boy. Children, come with me. She's an outcast, to be shunned. There. Oh, come on. There.
Rost! Down here! Rost! Rost! He won't hear me. Some kind of cave?
Alright, I actually didn't want to talk over any of that. I won't be doing the same. I'll be doing the same thing throughout the rest of this game. But also if the audio is unbalanced.
Ew, rats.
Anyways, if the audio is unbalanced, I can easily fix that. I figured out how to record with separate audio files. But anyways, let's actually get started. Do anything. Go into the cave. Well, which way is the cave? Is it this way? No. Oh, it's over here. Wait, what? There's 2 caves. I'm going left. Something tells me to go left. So anyways. I knew it, this is Batman's cave! Batman! Where are you at, Batman?
Looks tight, but I can get through. Okay, so square... Okay, that's gonna be odd for square to be crouched, but okay. This must be a ruin of the metal world. One of the old places.
Just kind of figuring out buttons here. Okay, the circle is the jump roll. Let's jump. I have to say I really like this so far. I think the camera's a little close for my taste, but it looks really nice in here. That makes me just want to explore it rather than get out.
Ross said never go in places like this. But I have to find a way out.
I knew that was going to be the right way. Isn't right. Maybe we come back this way. I guess. I mean, I saw that little machine thing right there. That was like a bridge. I'm just kind of looking around, exploring it. 'Cause why not? It looks really nice. Hopefully these videos don't get any copyrights on them or anything like that, because that would be a shame. Because I would like to just show this game in its full entirety, as much as I can anyways, with my no knowledge pretty much. But let's see. Batman! Will you get your bats under control? Anyways, gotta go this way.
There's something up ahead.
I'm gonna walk. I think walking would be a lot more fun. You definitely can't go that way. I can never remember which one is what. I know one's like stalagmite and the other one is something else. I can never remember which one's which is on the ceiling and which isn't.
What's that? A dead person.
Normally the name gives it away, but I can't remember right now.
There's something shiny there.
That's a dead person? They look huge compared to you. Alright, triangle. So triangles to interact.
Lights. Everywhere. How does it do this?
So find a way out. Alright. Yes, we go. Bunker door. Last door heavily shielded, so integrity maintained. Toggle the focus by pressing. Okay. Okay. Interesting. Okay, so R3. I don't know why I pressed L3. R3. That's what it said. Alright, so there's nothing else. Just that. Alright. There's some wires.
More lights.
Power cable. Reinforced. I gotta
shape.
stop moving.
It's connected to the door somehow. How do I get it open?
Gotta get over there somehow. Oh, well, this would help actually. Rat. Wow, that's cool. It actually. What do you think? Let's see. Can I do anything with you? No? Code Nexus. Secure encryption port with holographic display. Display. Data shows required settings for nearby hololocks. Okay. I guess we go. Oh, this. I actually do anything here? No. What about here? Okay, so now it's. Oh, okay, I see. Alright. Didn't even notice this. Alright, so square to turn hololock counterclockwise and turn clockwise. Okay. So I'm assuming we need to go clockwise. Okay.
It changed color.
Am I done? Alright, I guess that's it. Okay, that's cool. I like that. Don't know why, but for some reason it makes me think of tracking safes in Slide 3. I don't know why. Not the same at all, but that's what it came to mind, okay?
The door changed color too.
I don't know. Can I actually read this? Blast door heavily shielded. Okay. Oh, okay, that's cool. Door. Alright.
It did it.
Anything else? Strider. Wait, what did that say? Hostile machine, Strider, body. Door's already open. We gotta go that way, but what's down here? Sometimes you gotta go down to go up. Oh. I don't want to go that way just in case there's something up here. Let me check real quick. Okay, no, there's nothing up here. Alright. I just realized how when you're running down the stairs, I guess too fast, she actually like waves her arms like she's about to trip or something. Yeah, she even does it when going upstairs. She'll act like she's tripping. Alright, that's cool. I like this game. Like, I can see why so many people love this game already. But I think we'll see a lot more once we get further into it.
What's that?
I get from scan the device.
It's got a device.
You think I want it this way? It's the best I can do. He's right behind you. Hi! Happy birthday, Isaac. Daddy sure does love his little big man. Look, Daddy can't be there with you and Mom, but we can still have a party, right? Sure we can.
Show me. Show me again.
I can do. He's right behind you. Hi! Happy birthday, Isaac. Daddy sure does love his little big man. Look, Daddy can't be there with you and Mom, but we can still have a party, right? Sure we can.
Happy birthday, Isaac. Daddy sure does love his little big man.
That was cool. I've seen that part before. Like, I've only seen a few parts of this game. I have to say, I actually enjoyed that scene. When I first saw it. I thought it was really cool. Let's see. But everything after that is pretty much what you find, except for like a few combat moments, I guess you could say. I'll point out moments I know. Oh yeah. Okay, so that's how you run. You press the other, the L3 run. All right. Anything else around me? No. That's way over there. What's this thing? No. All right. So that's locked. Where would the I forgot there's wires that you can actually find. Wait, no, it's not. It's not locked. Squeeze through. Well, you can say this much. At least you didn't slam shut behind me. That way. For that stuff falling. Anything this way? Okay, that's the way I'm supposed to go. But I'm curious about this way. Yeah, it looks like there's something in here. Log, Connor Chasm. Voice log recorded January 1st, 2066. Data corruption partial. How do I interact with it again? If I can.
Well, Happy New Year, dear diary. Can you believe we actually celebrated last night? Well, we did. Kind of. Director Evans invited everyone to gather in the community room. Don't know where she got the party hats. That was a ghoulish touch. So there we sit, watching the clock tick down to midnight, and I'm thinking, am I the only one who gets the symbolism of this? It might have been worth it if Skylar had gotten drunk again, but I seem to be a mistake she doesn't want to repeat.
Alright. So you're kind of gonna look into the past a little bit, like what happened before all of this, I guess, or something. I have no idea what entails in the story. I wonder if it's gonna be like Shadow of the Colossus and stuff, where there's a lot of mystery still, but not as much. I don't really know. We'll find out though. Still at the beginning. And this first part's probably gonna be the longest part out of them all, as you guys probably would be able to tell, because you know, you want to see everything, you want to get through everything. If I go the wrong way though, I'll cut that out, because well, no one wants to watch someone wandering around. Just making sure there's nothing over there. I'm pretty sure I came from this way. Maybe it's like those evil bases. Okay. Log Jackson Fry. Free. I don't know how to pronounce that. That's a voice log. Voice log. Wait, Skylar. Rivera. And that one mentioned this name. Okay. Connor. Oh, that's also mentioned. Isn't that the name of the guy who recorded the last one? That's okay. Let's test these out, shall we? Where was the first one at?
Why did they die here? What happened to them?
And Machu Picchu. Always wanted to see that. Never did. Why didn't I go with Owen when he asked? Stupid. Should have gone. Well.
Alright.
Machu Picchu. Always wanted to see that. Never did. Why didn't I go with Owen when he asked? Stupid. Should have gone. Well.
And pray for us sinners, now and at the hour of our death. Death. I'm sorry. It's been a while. And well, these meds Johnny gave us are really something. So, okay, from the top, kids. Hail Mary, full of grace.
Alright. I didn't realize there were two people right next to each other there. That's my bad. Bro. I'm not... Okay, I guess I can't identify you.
Seriously? Record our thoughts for posterity? Great idea, Director Evans. Like I haven't done enough for posterity already. Like I wouldn't be here like this if not for posterity. I'm done with posterity. Posterity can go.
And maybe that's all I need, you know? That moment the door opened and you were standing there wearing that retro wave dress and the way you smiled. I had to look away or you were gonna see it on my face what had just blossomed inside me, you know. It was just an instant, but I knew we'd be forever.
Alright. Who else was there? There's one this way, wasn't there? Pretty sure I can walk around this way. Oh, there he is.
Shall soon dissolve like snow. The sun forbear to shine. But God, who called me here below, will be forevermore.
Guess that's all of them. I don't see anything more. Oh, there's one.
And pray for us sinners, now and at the
We've
hour of
already
our
seen that
death.
one. There's another one over here. No, there isn't. Alright. Let's go on this way. There's nothing that I'm missing.
He found me. Ross found me. Down here. I'm coming. I'm coming.
Oh, Mother be praised. Come, girl. Take my hand. You don't belong down there. Come. Such places are forbidden, Aloy.
I fell in.
They are of the metal world. What is that on your face?
Nothing.
Did you find it down there?
No.
Give it to me.
No.
Aloy, such things are dangerous.
No!
Well, if you're gonna go sneaking away from home, you'll need to know how to survive in the wild. Come, Aloy. Home now. But starting tomorrow, you will learn to hunt.
All these shapes. What do they mean?
Take your bow.
Bow?
And enough muttering to that plaything. We descend to the valley now. Follow. The wilds can be dangerous, Aloy. You'll need to stay close and do as I say.
I know.
Now, you're still scratched up from that fall you took yesterday. So let's start there. Take this medicine pouch. I'll show you how to fill it. See this plant over here? It's called salvebrush. Come, gather its berries in your pouch. Good. Now eat the berries.
Alright, so let's see. Oh,
They may taste bitter, but they can save your life. Always keep your pouch full of medicinal berries, flowers, and plants.
Where are we?
This valley is just a part of All Mother's embrace.
Embrace.
The Nora tribe watches these lands and keeps out the most dangerous machines. Usually.
I have to say, I really do like this whole game.
Further downriver, we'll find a herd of machines, and I will teach you how to hunt.
Are they dangerous?
All machines are dangerous, Aloy. Their power must be respected. But I will be beside you.
Fair enough. I usually say I like this way more than Red Dead Redemption 2 already.
Aloy, a machine's coming. Crouch and follow me into the tall grass. There. Now stay low.
Little one.
No, Aloy. Such machines are called Watchers. You must learn to avoid their gaze. If you are to survive in the wilds, I will show you. Listen close and do as I do. Stay still. Wait for it to pass. Now keep low and follow me across the trail to that tall grass. Oh, another one. Let it pass. Come, back this way. The slower you move, the quieter you'll be. And crouched walking is quieter than upright. Wait for it. That's the last of them. Let's move on. You did well. They didn't see or hear you. Now stay close. That herd should be just ahead.
Alright.
Who's that?
Ignore him.
But why's he up there? He's smiling at us.
Teb! Get back where you belong! Teb! Where are you?
Ignore him. We are outcasts and he is of the tribe.
Maybe he doesn't like the tribe.
Then he is a fool. Come now, let's find that herd. Follow. There. See them? These are called striders. Ha! Get!
Why'd you chase them off?
To show you how some machines startle easily if they detect you and run away. They're best approached by stealth. Don't worry. We'll catch up with them further down the valley. You'll see. Now, I want you to find some rocks that fit the cup of your hand.
Why?
Do as I say, Aloy, and gather the rocks. I will show you how to use them. Good. That's it. Those will do. Follow. There's the herd. All right. It's time to throw some rocks.
But rocks can't hurt machines, right?
No, but they can distract them. Draw them into traps. Like that watcher over there. It must be dealt with, or it will warn the herd and send them running before we get in range.
Warn them? How?
The machines speak to each other, Aloy. Unless they are first silenced. Now you stay here on the ridge. On my signal, throw rocks and draw the watcher over to me. Wait for my signal. Aloy, throw a rock near me. There. Come, girl, it's safe now. Harvest the kill so I can teach you how to make arrows. Good. Now, gather stalks of ridgewood from the plants over there. Use the stalks as arrow shafts, and metal shards for arrowheads. Good. You'll never run out of arrows if you know how to craft what you need. Let's put those arrows to use. Follow. Here. Stay rolling down. Aloy, they heard you. Don't be so noisy this time.
Yeah, I accidentally...
Let's put those arrows to use. Follow.
Next time you press the button down.
It's time to make your first kill, Aloy. The Strider. One of the weaker machines. Even a weak machine can kill a hunter if she's careless. You must study it. Its hide is thick, but there are spots where it is vulnerable. Like its eye. Can you guess another?
On its back. Is that a weakness?
Yes. How did you guess that?
The device. It showed me.
That plaything? Stop playing games. Now, take down that Strider. Target the eye or the canister. And if it charges, be ready to roll out of the way.
Okay, good. I was about to say, please don't be a down arrow to aim for that as well. Alright, the canister or... and then R2...
Hit! Keep firing!
Wasn't a clean kill, but got it.
You did well today, but you have much to learn. Tomorrow, we train again. What was that?
That boy! The one running the brave trails.
Follow Aloy, quick!
Just a little girl, I can't run as fast as you. O doesn't really catch you up in this game.
I can do nothing. It's only a matter of time before the machines find that boy and kick him to death. But if I shoot, it'll cause a stampede, and it will trample him.
But I can see the paths they take.
Stop telling stories.
I'm not. I can sneak through.
You will not. Aloy!
Looks like we're going to say Teb. Okay. Ooh, box. Find a safe time to move. Scan the watcher. Focus. What did I throw one?
I need to move slowly so I can sneak past.
We'll wait for him to come back. He's gonna loop around. Back. Then turn on the thread. That's just the watchers that are moving. I have a feeling object's gonna be caught.
Can't let them see me.
Your path is away from me right now. That's the watcher. Away from me as well. Have to let him go away. Okay, so you do come this way. Alright. Oh, I see now. Alright. Let him go away. Let him go away.
Got to be careful.
Do I need to go that way, or... I'm pretty sure I do, actually. Why does it look like he also goes away from me over there? I doubt I'm supposed to cross the water. They're actually away. But there might be a way around. Nah, there's no way I would be able to cross the water. There's a monster there. He's not moving anymore, it seems. Or as that one, so I'm assuming I've passed them. So I'm gonna try. Cross the water. Let me back into this grass again. We'll wait to see where he goes, and then we'll cross it. He's going away.
I need to see their paths. Almost there.
Bye, birdie.
There he is.
Make our way to him.
Hey,
What? How is this? Shh.
follow me.
Lead the boy to safety.
How do you know to avoid them?
I did not see him, but I heard him. Actually, we have to go on the next round.
How are you doing this?
I was about to try and push it. I'm not sure if I should. Find this.
How is this possible?
Well, if I told you... sir, could you move a little bit faster? Thank you. Realistically, I'm pretty sure that thing would have seen you, but I'll let it pass. Go ahead and search. Then turn around. Now, you watchers are not very strict, if I may say so myself. Goodbye.
So, it is no plaything.
Wait. Oh, Mother, bless that girl. Bless you both.
Boy!
She saved me. I just wanted...
Boy! Seal your lips. They are outcasts, both. And she is motherless. Come now. Back to Mother's heart. And you...
That boy should not have spoken to us. It's against tribal law. We'll go home now. Follow.
I know the way. Seal your lips. Seal your lips. Seal your lips.
Stay away, no mother. Ooh.
Flashpoints offer moments of emotional choice. How Aloy expresses her personality is up to you. Choose and ally will confront the challenge directly. Ally will use her insight to find a clever, less obvious approach. Alright, let's see. So how do I choose? Okay, so you point in the direction. I wish it was a little bit more obvious about which one I'm on. Let's see. Aim for his head. Drop your rock. Or knock the rock from his hands. We're gonna go with, let's knock the rock from his hands.
Oh! Hey!
Children, away from there! Back to picking berries!
You're bleeding. Let me have a look. Here, hold still. I'll get it.
Why? Why am I an outcast?
Aloy, this is not the time.
Who was my mother?
Aloy, I've told you before, that's not for us to know. You were just a newborn when the matriarchs brought you to me.
So the matriarchs, they know?
It's not so simple.
But they know.
Aloy, we are outcasts.
So how do I make them tell me?
The matriarchs? There is a way, perhaps.
So tell me.
It would be dangerous.
How?
It would take years of training.
I don't care. How do I do it? Tell me.
The proving. The tribe's rite of passage held every year. Those who pass become braves. But to the one who wins, the matriarchs grant a boon.
A boon?
Yes, whatever the winner wants.
Then I'll do it. Whatever it takes. I'll win the proving.
I see. We'd best get started then. Your training will be hard. And it'll take years.
Start training? Yes. Follow.
Rost? 2 days before the proving and he goes off without me? He wouldn't do that.
Alright, so it looks like she's trained for years for this. Point of the spear, find Rost. Alright, so let's see. We still have, yeah, we do. We still have our thing on our head. Oh. Training dummy. Use R1 for a quick light attack, which can knock off armor plates. Okay. And use R2 for a slow heavy attack, which has a chance to knock down the target. Okay, let's that's awesome. Cause we set that back up. Oh, there's more. Thankfully. All right. What else can I learn? All right. So I guess that's it. All right. Assuming I can also fire. I don't want to waste any arrows, so let's just go to. How do I don't understand how to put weapons away. Okay. Okay, that's how you'll...
More than equipped to take you on.
Alright, we just one-shots these things, so let's just try to see what a full light attack does. Alright, so you use the light attack to knock off all the armor, and then you do the rest. Okay, so it's saving. Do a manual save. New save game. Alright, so okay, that's cool. Saving is Spitfires, no? But bonfires, whatever you want to call it. Go ahead and just gather all this stuff right here. Just because we can. So I'm assuming there's nothing else. So let's just go out. What?
He said we'd go hunting this morning. Why isn't he here? Where's he gone to?
Glad the camera zoomed out a bit more.
What's he doing up there? He's just standing there. What's going on with him?
Aloy, you're here.
I gotta step away real quick, so I'll be right back. Remember to cut this out, future me. And don't look like a bumbling idiot doing so. Alright, so I'm back. Sorry about that. Let's see. Good thing I know how to track. Why the hold up? Is everything okay?
Did you want to be alone?
No. We must speak. I've been thinking about your training, Aloy. You've learned to hunt, learned to survive. But I fear there's a lesson I failed to teach you. Would you learn it now?
Of course. I'll always learn what you have to teach.
There has been some trouble recently. It affords an opportunity to learn this lesson, but it will be dangerous. You must come prepared, or you will die. Descend into the Embrace and hunt until you have gathered the parts for fire arrows.
Fire arrows? What kind of trouble are we talking about?
Once you have the parts, you will meet me there, at the gate beyond the village of Mother's Heart.
The North Gate? At the edge of the Embrace?
Yes. Now be on your way.
Is something bothering you? Anything else? I'll get the parts.
Anything else you want me to do while I'm down in the Embrace?
Odd Grata might be out of food by now. You could hunt a week's worth of meat for her, if you find the time.
Wouldn't mind if she'd say thanks just once.
Grata follows the law. Her silence towards us is honorable, not an insult.
If you say so.
Alright, so, something else bothering you?
Is something else bothering you?
No, I'm fine.
Alright then. Wait, I'm actually curious.
Are you worrying about what happens after the proving?
What happens is clear. You will be accepted as one of the tribe, and I will still be an outcast, to be shunned.
Rost, even if the tribe accepts me, I won't—
There is much to do, Aloy. We will discuss this later.
Okay.
Alright, let's get the parts.
I'll go gather the parts, but I'm also going to pay Karst a visit.
Aloy, that man breaks the law every time he speaks to you.
And I'm glad he does. I want to buy a tripcaster, and no other trader will sell to outcasts.
Stock it with ammunition, then. You'll find use for that weapon tonight.
That sounds ominous. Alright, see you at the North Gate.
Alright, so we gotta go gather some stuff. Can I just climb anything, or can I only climb? Okay, I guess I can only climb certain areas. Alright, let's just stand here and stare out into the open, you know? The open of... I don't know if I can fall or not, but this... I actually just want to take a moment. This looks really, really nice. And that looks cool. I wonder what that is, or if I get to fight it later. I doubt it. It looks like it's inside of the mountain, so probably not. But I hope there's big monsters like that. Probably bigger. I don't know. This is really cool, though. And the way she just kind of looks up. Is there a first-person view? No. Oh, wow. That okay, so that's the map. Alright. Okay, that's cool. I didn't know there was a map. So I'm assuming all of this is the map. All these clouded... Okay, cool, 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 cool. Alright. Center... Okay. And then place waypoint, zoom in, pan out. Travel. Okay, so I'm assuming there's going to be some form of fast travel as well. Alright. Okie dokie. Or... Can I actually see a fair distance with this thing, or is there only certain things in a certain distance? Okay. Was wondering if there was a first person, but I guess not. Alright, so how do I use this? I'm assuming triangle? No?
Something's really bothering him. If he thinks I'm gonna abandon him, he's wrong.
Okay. Open the map. Okay, so we need to go all the way to here. for Blaze and Shards Strider site, and this is Tata Karst, and trade for a traps. This would be nothing. Okay. There's Cradle, Embrace, Runes. Where would the North Gate be? So I know where I'm going exactly. I have to say, I really do like this map. I like how detailed it is. This is one of the things I kind of wished Skyrim had, because I don't know, but the map was not very good on that game, at least on this console version. I don't know about the PC version. And then Red Dead, well, Red Dead was Red Dead. Alright, so we're gonna go here first to hunt for Blaze. Okay, I don't know where that is exactly, but we're going there first. So let's go ahead. Actually, this episode has been very long. I meant to end it off earlier, but I think I'll end it off here. I'm gonna go back and save. And I actually, is this like Apex Legends where I can just go up? No, alright. So it's a one-way trip thing. Actually, is that another one over there? Ooh, man, you got some balance. Alright, I'm gonna go back to this saving point and, ooh, this feels really smooth, by the way. I didn't realize how smooth this was gonna be. Okay, that's cool. I actually like this way more than Assassin's Creed, as far as how fluent it feels. Okay, wow, this feels really nice. Okay, I'm gonna leave it off here. I'm gonna go back and save. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you guys in the next episode. So, yeah, which I probably will record right after this. What am I doing? Anyways, Ninja out.